Hi everyone and welcome to a Theme Park Worldwide News Update. Liseberg, that's located in Gothenburg in Sweden, have announced that they're going to be building a brand new themed area. It's going to be known as Luna Park and it's set to open in phases, with the first phase opening next year in 2022, with the second phase opening in 2023, just in time for the park's 100th anniversary. So in this video we're going to take a look at all of the details, talk about the rides and also look at this beautiful concept art for Luna Park, starting off with this beautiful image here. I mean, look at this. Liseberg really do know what they're doing with their investments, and yes, this is set to be another fantastic move by the park with this new themed area that's going to actually have two flat rides that are going to open first in 2022 and then a roller coaster for families opening in 2023. And we've got all the details, we know the names, the manufacturers and all the themes as well. So yes, I'm going to be talking all about that throughout the video. Starting off though by talking about the storyline. All of the more recent investments to Liseberg have had a storyline behind them, and I love what they're doing with Luna Park. So yes, let's talk about the story, and I'll read this from the press release for you all. So, come and be impressed by technical wonders and incomparable machines in the city's glittering Luna Park. The most prominent machines are in a row, ready to give you a taste of the future. Incomparable inventions that take you on both time travel and a trip to the old man in the moon. So there you go, I'm loving that. And where this area is going to be is on top of the hill at Liseberg, and you've already got Aerospin there and also the flower carousel as well. There's also some play equipment, there's a restaurant, and it's a nice area of the park anyway, but this is set to take it to the next level. So as I said, it's actually going to open in phases. So what we're going to see in 2022? Well, we're going to see two flat rides opening as part of the area, both of them family flat rides, and the first one of those is going to be this. Look at the awesome concept art for Turbo. So this is going to be an interactive spinning ride manufactured by Technical Park, and this can actually seat 24 riders, and of course as you can see you'll sit on a motorbike or in a sidecar. Now as much as this might be just a small flat ride mainly aimed at children, look at the theming on it. Like, this is beautiful, isn't it? And look at what Liseberg have done, especially since Helix opened in 2014, and they've really thought about the theming and the overall atmosphere around the ride. Look at everything what they've put in since has been a real high quality addition. They did actually open a dark ride this year in their other family area. However, I've not yet been on it, of course, with the travel restrictions. Couldn't go to Sweden these past couple of years, unfortunately. But hopefully next year I'll get out there, get on the dark ride and also see Luna Park as well. But yeah, if we look at the concept art there for Turbo, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? And just the general kind of aesthetics of the area look gorgeous. Then we've got a second flat ride that's going to be opening as part of Luna Park as well, and this is Tempest just here. So this is actually one of the new Nebulous rides by Zamperla, a newer ride from them, and you know what, these are great fun, especially to watch off-ride as well. Visually these things are beautiful. 32 riders at a time, and both the tower and the arms rotate, creating a real good near-miss experience both on and off-ride. And as we can see, the theming on this looks great. I've done two of these. I did one at IAPA, I think that was the prototype, and then I've also done one at Zamperla's own park, which is of course Coney Island. And yeah, you know, they are great fun rides, more for the visually pleasing aspect of them, to be honest. And with the theming for this one going into Luna Park at Liseberg, it really does look like it'll be a fantastic addition. So both Turbo and Tempest will open next year in 2022 with the area Luna Park. Bear in mind you've already got Aerospin up there, along with the carousel, the play area, the restaurant, all of that will be open for next year. And of course with these two fantastic new additions, the theming on them look great, and also they really think about the lighting on their attractions as well, because of the opening hours of the park, and they tend to open on an evening most of the year. So it's really nice how they think about the lighting and the overall look of these rides, not just in the daytime but also at night as well. So yeah, looking forward to those. However, a year after that in 2023, just in time for the 100th anniversary of Liseberg, they're actually going to be opening Luna, which is going to be this. I mean, look at the concept art. It is a Vekoma family boomerang, but not just any, it's actually going to be the tallest and fastest of its kind anywhere in the world. Now, let's have some stats for you about Luna, shall we? This is going to be 109 foot tall, that's 33.5 meters, 793 feet of track, that's 200 242 metres, and yeah, we're looking at a top speed of around 42 miles an hour. 20 riders per train, and of course how these work is, you'll make your way up the lift hill before coming forwards, back through the station, going forwards first, and then coming backwards, of course. You'll head up a spike and come backwards and return back through the station, and then of course slow down again before exiting the ride. So yeah, as much as the track length is 242 metres, you can double that in terms of the ride length, you know, because you're going through the layout twice effectively, once forwards and once backwards. But yeah, this is great. 109 foot tall. It's big, isn't it, for one of them? Bear in mind, it's going to be on top of a hill as well. So yeah, the views from up there are going to be absolutely gorgeous. And you look back at the concept art here, and we zoom in over towards Luna, and yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? With the track colour, the train design, again, the general aesthetics of this area are gorgeous. Since Helix opened in 2014, they've done so many fantastic investments at that park, headed up, of course, by the CEO, Andreas Andersen. I actually filmed an interview with him a few years ago here on Theme Park Worldwide. Fantastic guy. He's also an enthusiast as well, so he knows what we want, and he knows what the public want as well. And honestly, this park has just gone from strength to strength. I really feel like this is a great investment though, with another family coaster. The past couple of coasters they've opened have been big thrill rides. Helix, of course, in 2014, the Mack Rides double launch coaster. Along with that, we then had Valkyria that opened, a B&M dive coaster. And yeah, there's been some other thrill and family additions in between. But yeah, this is the perfect time for another family coaster at Liseberg. This is the perfect investment in my opinion. 2 flats and a coaster. They know what they're doing at that park. They really do. It's the perfect balance between dark rides, flat rides, coasters. They're really just thinking about everything and securing that park's long-term future. Not using IPs. I mean, it was only yesterday I was talking about IPs and how they go outdated, such as with the updates to CBeebies Land at Alton Towers. Check that out if you've not seen it. A park like Alton Towers, with a lot of these additions, don't think about the long-term future of an area and how it's going to last. With something like this, their own IP effectively, you know, it's never going to run out unless they want to update it in the future. You know, it's going to last forever, and that's why I prefer non-IP based attractions. I think this looks great. 2 flats, a coaster, a refresh of the area, and yeah, the overall theming and just the beauty of this, that steampunk style vibe. It's so nice to have that coming back again. I love steampunk, and I think this is going to be really nice. So yeah, I can't wait to get back to Liseberg. Like I say, I couldn't visit the past couple of years due to travel restrictions. Hopefully, fingers crossed, 2022, get out there, see Luna Park, get on the dark ride that they also opened this year as well, because that looks great, and yeah, just enjoy that park again because it's absolutely fantastic, right in the heart of Gothenburg, that really is a beautiful city in Sweden as well. So there we go, Luna Park opening up over the course of 2 years, and yeah, you've got to think as well, that park are also going to be opening a huge hotel that looks great. Andreas actually posted a picture on Twitter just the other day, looking out at the view, what you're going to see from the rooftop bar. That looks stunning, and it's also going to have a huge water park as well. So yeah, that park, as much it used to be just an amusement park, they're turning it into a resort now. It's gone through this big transformation really since 2014, and you know what, I think the future is really bright for Liseberg as well. So comment down below, have you been to the park? Do you want to visit? What do you think to these new plans? Me personally, I think, you know what, this is the perfect investment for them. Bear in mind there's constant new things going into the park, but yeah, this is really nice. You've got to have a fair balance between family and thrill, and they do it perfectly. Probably better than any other park out there in the world, to be honest, getting that balance right between the two. 1 year a big thrill coaster, next year a dark ride, then a flat ride, then a mix of both. I wish all parks operated like that, I really do, getting the balance right for everybody. But there we go, thanks for joining me for another news update here on Theme Park Worldwide, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in the next video.